Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. We're doing our pre-stream setup tests here. See if all these things work. Yes. Is set, perfect. And we got this working. Oh no, we need to get these guys here where they can be seen. There we go. That looks nice and good. And of course we need to do our sound tests. And then we got a fun one today. I'm excited. Help if I announced that we were starting. Okay, there we go. That will work a little bit better. Test. Okay, all that's working. And now we need to go here. And test this. Okay, we need to refresh. Refresh. Do this while people come on in. Well, hello, Chaos. How are you? Just in time. We're just getting started. Oh, it would help if I had the sounds go to my ears. There we go. Okay. One more refresh, make sure it works. There it is. I'm good. How's your meeting going? It's going great. It's going great. So, we're going to see, we got a goal for today, and that's to not crash. I think I squished all the bugs. Did you guys get by that blizzard at all? Yes, we were at the border of it, so for us, it was a bunch of ice. It was a bunch of, freezing rain. So it did freezing rain the whole day. So, like our back porch and our trees, everything just got glazed. Fortunately, we just worked at home that day. Nobody went to work that day, so it was fine. Then by the time the next day hit, that ice had been sitting in the sun all day and just kind of sublimated. So, I mean, it didn't really stick around, but for that one day, it was quite bad. Like, nobody's going anywhere that day. But we didn't get lots of snow. I think Des Moines, they got a lot, but we didn't get the snow. We just got the ice. All right, and we'll do one more test here. Oh yeah, we gotta start with this. Just to set the tone. Okay. All right, let's get in here. I'm excited. So, today it's going to be just me. Sassy is going to stream tomorrow. She's got a deadline she needs to meet for her writing, for her editing. Ooh, it's dark. So, we're going to stagger these, so you guys will get twice the Rogue Alchemist action this weekend. I was at the north edge of it, lots of wind. I was really glad the hotel pretty much shared a parking lot with the test site. Yeah. I don't know what kind of... It seems to me like you're doing a lot of your testing stuff outside, so I'm glad that, like... Hopefully, you didn't have to do that in a blizzard. That would be terrible. More bits! More bits! Aw, hail, Sassy! Oh, Fade's here. Oh, well, I guess I'll go then. No, I guess we must do stuff. Hey, Blues. Oh, that reminds me. The more bits. I found out where that section lives, which means Nicholas Cage is back on the menu, ladies and gents. I haven't done anything with it yet, but, that means I'll be able to do the little scavenger hunt thing, where I can, like... I'm thinking about hiding secret messages in, that can be activated by certain bits amounts, like in every, like, 50-bit increments. Between, I don't know, I might do 50 to whatever $10 worth is. And, hide some messages in there. So, like, if you do, like, I don't know, 200 bits, maybe that's where it's hidden and it'll come out. So I'm gonna hide stuff in there. I'm just running back and forth. I cannot talk and move at the same time. I'm frozen in time. I'm not going out there, it's scary. Thank you, Blues. And because of you, I have agoraphobia now. Thanks. Uh, thank you for the bits. We need nipple test cages. Questionable. Okay, so what are we doing today? Today's going to be a lot of myth-busting experiments. So, I need potatoes to test immortality. This will make sense later, trust. Where does Sassy keep her spuds? Those are onions. I specifically need potatoes. There we go. Now, do we have a implement? Hold up. Let's go back to our base here. Oof. She might be. She is farming some stuff for me right now. So I can. So basically, I can. Since I can't play with villagers, she's gonna get that ready. But then she's gonna start editing. Food. Potatoes. Why do we have so many buckets of cod? Raw foods. Potato. Special tools. So bound. Ah! Why? How? What happened? Who did that? Sassy! How dare you? She invisible? All women have bought and acquired actual nipple cages. We're talking about the celebrity nippless cage. I think you're confused. I think she's invisible. We have an invisible bee out here. Go get him, Sassy. I just want potatoes. Potatoes. Oh, there's some. Perfect. Okay, that should do. That should do for our thing. And then we got this wheel of cheese I can eat. Why she's lurking around here invisible. I did ask her to feed her flower, because I'm going to be needing mana for today. Let's see if she did that. No. She's getting there, though. She's getting there. Okay, she's probably just working on this last one. Excellent, that's good. I mean, these cookies are terrible. I don't know. Can we make anything with cookies? Can we make a better food? And is that like an ingredient for... What the... Get out of here. That was from my troubleshooting last time. Okay. Can you ingredient for anything? Well, I'm not going to spend this much mana just to make a food. Honey cookie. Which doesn't give you any... What a sham! This should give you more food if you're going to have to give it another... Fine. Oh. Sassy, take him down! Lurk. Blues. So Blues has like left the stream and is now on a rampage apparently. Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah, shoot all the troubles. No troubles allowed this stream. Okay. Well, I guess Blues is out there murdering trouble. That's good. Okay. So potatoes. And I think Sassy's already... Yes, we got leads. Okay. So to recap, last time we found out that our ritual of immortality didn't immortality us. Or did it? I want to do some tests. Some tests, I say. Doing dishes. It's good that you can multitask. Doing dishes while murdering things at the same time. I mean, that's good. Gemini. No? Gemini. Okay. Cool. So we need cleansing balm. We only have one. Phantom ink and diamonds. So that's enough for one. And do we have taglocks? Now, one benefit to Sassy not being online is we can get away with stuff. if you notice, this is Sassy juice. So, and she's here. Oh, hi, Sassy. How are you? Everything's fine. As we said, we'll be behaving the whole stream. Okay, so we need to get... Okay, I need a post, a fence. I'm not invisible either, you just didn't see me. Maximize stealth check. Okay, I do need a fence. I need a fence and a cow. Have you guessed what I'm doing yet, guys? Ow! I love you, feather falling boots. Because that would have been a kink in things if I had to do that. Cheese wheel. Okay. Please tell me I have a random fence post in here. Oh, look at that. And also some leads. Sweet. Okay. So, and we also got some leads in there from Sassy. Okay, so this is good. So, have you figured out yet, guys, what I'm doing with a cow, a potato, a lead, and ritual immortality? Have you figured it out yet? So obvious. I'm starting it, then I'm out. Before you start it, Sassy, make sure that there's not already full mana. If the mana is full, you're just wasting the food. If it's not full, go for it. With me, cow. We have science to do. Oh, we got some new people. We got Kitty. Hello, Kitty. Welcome. Okay, let's get out of that. Get out of that. Get out of that. I want to get back to this. Get out. Get me back in the game, please. Everyone's just seeing me flip out and they don't know why. Okay, come here, cow. One pull is not full. Okay, that is justification enough to turn it on, so go ahead. Here, cow. Come here, cow. I require a guinea pig or a cow. Come here. Yep. Science must be done. Now, this next part's going to be a little tricky, cow. But I have tested this myself, and it works exactly 95% of the time. So it should be okay. Come on. Come on, cow. Over here. Yep. And we'll just hop over that. And if you could just... Thank you. Okay, I'm going to have to release... I'm going to need wheat, aren't I? Okay, are you okay, cow? You took a little damage. Okay, let's, that. Okay. Ow. Oh no, the Sassy lead is eating the lead. Oh, hold up, hold up. Unless, if you just want to do that yourself. Yep. Go ahead. Uh-oh. He made it! Hey, what's up? Flying cows. Unfortunately, I left my... You better not eat off the edge. Okay. So you're fine. Let's get down here. Need to pick up this fence. Perfect. Get ourselves up here. Ow. Could you, like, move away from this edge? Goodbye! See you later, Sassy. Thanks for help. Okay, let's put this cow, like, over here. Get him away. Here, come here. Okay. Can't believe that was that easy, actually. Okay. Our golden carrots in the dank if you are hungry. Thank you. Presently, I'm eating cheese. But I will definitely use those carrots. And does I not have bed? I doesn't. Does Sassy have a bed inside her dank, though? Doesn't. Okay. I guess I could always just go down here and sleep in this bed. Okay. Alright. Ding. Okay. So we have a cow. Now, you stay there, cow. You're right where you need to be. Now we need to process these potatoes. So we need to haunt them. It's gonna hurt a bit. We need to do this for science. Haunt these potatoes. And that will turn them into poisonous potatoes. So now we have a near stack of poisonous potatoes. New recipes unlocked. Hold up. Make these. Suspicious juice. Interesting. A venom glaive. Oh gosh, don't tell Sassy that exists. Okay. And cheese. Okay. So now we're going to do some tests. Oh, tell me what exists. Nothing, sweetie. Okay. Here. Okay. So now we do this, this, and this. And we have to put that tag lock away since she's no longer online. Tag lock myself somehow? Okay. We should have bones in... Yeah, we have bones in here, right? I think 6 should be our mob. Yeah. Bone. And then... rid of that. And what else do we need? We need a... bottle. Sassy has enough, tons of bottles in here. Yeah. Bottle. And we can make a tag lock. Then if we go back down here... suspicious. It's fine, Sassy, it's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. And this. Bay juice. Okay. Back up to our catapult. Doink. Ding. Okay. Now let's read up on this ritual. I want to get the exact wording on it. Okay. So... Spectral familiar? You can have a ghostly familiar? That's kind of cool. Immortality. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. This ritual of light is of the highest degree, granting temporary immortality. Any damage, save from the void, will be nullified. This effect applies to any living beings nearby, and it lasts all day. So, my question is, once the effect is applied, are you then free to roam around and stay immortal? Or do you have to stay within the vicinity? Hey, it's Batman! What's up? Excuse me. Or does this produce a aura of immortality around it that things have to stay within, and once they exit, no longer immortal? Also, can you cast it on a tag lock? Can I just toss somebody immortality? Can Sassy be somewhere else? And can I, like, use a tag lock of hers to grant her remote invulnerability? Because that could be sweet. I have to test this on myself. Now, we also have a let's see. I need to find a ritual I know works with tag locks. Oi! It's Matt King! 7 months! That's more than half a year. Hey Matt, how you doing? We're about to do some science. I have a cow, I have poisonous potatoes, and I have some of my blood in a bottle. We're in for a good time. Hi, Grandpa. I'm not your grandpa! How you doing? Okay, so I only have enough cleansing balm to do this once. Okay. Now some of these rituals can use tag locks, and I want to see cleansing. Cleansing can. It specifically says... I think we can... Oh, I know what we can do. We can look at propagate. Okay, so we know this one works with the tag lock, and it does not have tag lock in the recipe, so there's a possibility this works. Now, I hope this doesn't use up the cleansing balm if I'm wrong. Ring comes off. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, boom, tag lock. Okay, not tag lockable. We just learned that. And it didn't use up the ingredients, which is good. Okay. So we can casting invulnerability, not an option. Okay, that's fine. So this we learned something. Science so far is good. Okay. Now, I'm going to do this again. No, that is not part of the recipe. Get back over here. You go here. Okay. Where is Agent Johnson when we need him to stop Fade from doing something? This is just merely invincibility. It's fine. 1, 2, 3, and 2. Okay, so now I should be immortal. So if I take poisonous potato, I can't eat because I'm not hungry. Oh dang. How does one make... I didn't realize that this might be a problem. Can I make bucket of poison? Bucket? Isn't that a thing? Get a aceto. Oh, okay, fine. Dang, I did not think... Ah! Okay. If I leave this area, that's no longer going to be... Ugh! I need to be hungry! Okay, that should do it. Okay. Also, I took damage. So, that shouldn't even have been possible. Immortality ritual. Now let's see what happens. If I eat this, I'm not poisoned. Poisoned. But I'm not taking damage. Okay. I'm over here. Let's see. Now, we got the center of the ritual right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're just outside the ritual. Okay. Poisoned, but not taking damage. Okay. Now let's see. If I go here, and I have to get hungry. So I'm going to jump around here, and hopefully I can get hungry real quick. There, I'm hungry. Okay. So now, this far away, if I eat poisonous potato, still immortal. Okay. Alright. We're going to go farther. And now we have to do this again. You see my message on your Bewitchment Origin episode on YouTube, Fade? Yes. Yes, I did. Thank you. Okay. Alright. So now we're over here. still immortal. No. Okay, how about here? Not immortal. Okay. Here. Still taking damage. This radius is not very big. That thing's still running. Now I'm okay. What about here? We're narrowing it down. Gee Wilkers, Batman. Seems like a very small area effect for Immortality Ritual. Yeah? Okay, is it... I think this is the spot right here, right in front of this. I think this is the place where we're no longer immortal. Hurt? No longer hurt. Okay, so this is the block where it stopped. Okay, so I'm going to do that one more time just to be sure. I think it's from the center. Oops, that potato was a dud. It wasn't poisonous. Well, we know what to do. Yeet! Night away. Oh, that's going to give us regeneration. No! I'm still hungry, though. It's okay. As long as I'm still hungry. Okay. Still running. Good. Okay. So, right here. Give me poison. Okay. I think we determined. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, that kind of makes sense. It's Minecraft. Minecraft likes multiples of 8, so 16 block radius around this. Now, here's the next question. Is this going to affect other entities? No. So let's get this. And we'll go back to Dank 5. This out. Okay, come with me. Put you close. And now, that thing's still running. More science! Okay. So we have determined. Okay. This is actually clever design. Okay. So we've learned that this is useless in boss fights because it would just make the boss immortal. Now I wonder, how far up and down does it go? Is it also 16 blocks? So let's do that. Do we have any scaffolding in here, I hope? Hello, guys. Is that why Agent Johnson's looking for you? Because you sometimes do stupid or destroy the world? I've never done stupid. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't do stupid. And the world was that way and I got there. Absent. Okay. Yes, we can. That. And they're gone. Which means I actually have them in a dank. Somewhere. Hello? You guys see them in here? Oh, Sassy has them inside her. Okay. Okay, well that's fine. We'll just put it into construction mode and we'll find it. That works. Guess I didn't have to destroy my thing here. That's fine. We're migrating away from it anyway. Doink. Doink. Here. Okay. It's still running. Alright. So we have our poisonous patatas. This is driving me crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay. And now if I go up. And we'll do that till we can't hear it. Okay, that's far enough. Because sound travels 16 blocks. Okay, we're not quite 16 blocks. Let's try this. Sometimes up and down radius is different. Not getting hurt. Not getting hurt. Okay. So it appears we didn't test down, but I'm going to be lazy on that. I don't see why the down radius would be different than the up one. So it looks like in a 16 block radius from this square, everything's invincible. So that's how that works. This ritual just actually got a lot more interesting to me. This reminds me of a D&D conundrum. Any roleplay game where you have like a dungeon master and players in roleplay, this phenomenon can occur. You get DMs that are afraid to do certain things, like would you give your party... Let's say your party was super clever, and at level 1 they somehow defeated a dragon, and the dragon horde had like 5 million coins worth of treasure. Gold, coins, gems, artwork. As a DM, would you be worried? Would you think that would throw your campaign out of whack? It would sound like that on the surface. But I would argue that it doesn't. As a DM, I would not be worried. That could be the whole freaking story. Imagine, how would you carry away 5 million gold pieces? Right? Like, how would you even do that? And let's see, how did this scenario happen? How does level 1 party take out a dragon? We don't have any took down our scaffolding. Maybe we can MLG. Not quite. Put those back. That's good. There. Okay, we need to head back to base. Because now the mission has changed. We need to make Terra Steel armor, because this ritual won't be good against the Gaia Guardian. And we also need to figure out where spawn chunks are. So I'm hoping that I set up my derp. Did not. Okay, I guess we're going back upstairs. At least we have the cauldron. Okay. Okay, what I mean by stupid, make weird magic stuff for destroyed worlds because you had a magic TNT before. Magic TNT it can be a good tool. As long as you don't float the world with it. Okay. Okay, I can imagine a situation. Imagine a city. It's been plagued by a dragon for decades. And it's just been sapping all the resources out of the city. For decades, like I said. And so they ask a group of adventurers to take care of the dragon. and a foolish party of level 1 adventurers decide they're going to try. They hire a minion to go with them to carry the torch, and they go down. Maybe they can negotiate, who knows. The solution to every problem is high-powered explosive. Exactly. Hello, Kaya. How are you? Okay, so this party of adventurers goes and approaches the dragon and tries to do parlay with the dragon. It doesn't work out. So the dragon decides to have some fun with these obviously underprepared adventurers and decides he's just going to eat that minion holding the torch because, you know, to demonstrate its power. However, the minion is wearing a horned helmet. One of the horns is broken, and it gets stuck in the dragon's throat. The dragon chokes to death, and in a panic tries to do its flame weapon, and since it's choking, it just burns out the inside of its head and dies. Okay, good job. Level 1 party defeated a dragon. And now they have $5 million gold coins worth of treasure. And confronted with the task of somehow getting it home. How do you do that? How do you carry that much? Like, it'd be the weight would be more than you can carry. You don't have that much capacity. So okay, that's fine. Nobody knows the dragon's defeated, right? The solution is toilet. Let's see, we want to make Terra Seal armor. Okay, so how much does all this require? 3. Okay, so 12. So we need 24 Terra Steel. Why do I see Fade in that D&D group? I could see myself being the DM in that group. Hey, it's Bronebreaker. How you doing, DJ? I'm running a hypothetical. A what if, a question. Would it be bad if a level 1 party of adventurers, say D&D or a D&D-like game, were to somehow defeat a dragon that had a hoard of, say, 5 million gold in coins, gems, artwork? Would that be a problem for the campaign? Should the DM be worried? That's kind of the question. And I'm arguing no, actually. Arguing no. And I do have a reason for this discussion. It's going to tie back to that ritual. Okay, which is Immortality. We tested it with poisonous potatoes to find out its radius, and I found out its radius is 16, and it affects everything, including other mobs. Like anything you're trying to fight. It's like a pacifism ritual, really. Is Sassy going to live stream today? She's going to live stream tomorrow. Sassy has a deadline she's trying to meet, so she's editing today to get it done. And then she's going to stream tomorrow. So it's me today and her tomorrow. So you'll get a double dosage of Rogue Alchemist goodness. I need a bed. I need a sleeping bag. Mob traps. Cool? Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes, wool. Bloop. Bloop. Okay. I'm glad you're doing well, DJ. Okay. So, you go back to town and tell them you defeated the dragon. Because if you do that, this town that's been plundered by this dragon for decades is probably want to go there and get that loot, right? So do you tell them? Now if you want to keep the treasure, right? If you were to come home one day and find a suitcase of $10 million just in your house, somehow, would that be as good as it sounds? Because you can't put that in the bank without drawing attention. You can't hardly spend it without drawing attention, that type of money. What would you do with it? And that's kind of the situation you have here. If they show up after going to a dragon hoard and they have tons of cash on them, that's suspicious. I mean, that's a whole city's worth of gold. That's really the town's gold. They'd want it. You can't tell them. What if they decide to go investigate? To find out the dragon's dead? They might go and plunder it. So now you have to Scooby-Doo this. You have to pretend the dragon's still alive. You have to put on a ruse. And eventually that might attract other higher power adventurers, and now you have to defend against them. This could, like I said, this could be the whole campaign. So good things like that that seem broken aren't necessarily broken. They can actually be good for the storyline. And why does this have to do with the immortality ritual? Immortality sounds like a broken ability to give the mind to people in this game. But the solution was, fine, immortality, but it's going to give it to everybody and only in a limited area. So if you want to use it to fight a boss, that won't work because you're going to make the boss immortal too. So I kind of appreciate that. That's funny. That's good design. And now I got to figure out a way of using it. Another example. Let's see. We need diamonds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 diamonds. We need 12 ender pearls. Oh, Sassy, hope you have ender pearls in your dank. Hope you have ender pearls in your dank. Oh, you got ender pearls in your dank. Look at you. Look at the Sassy rogue. You got ender pearls. Okay, we don't need 16, though. We only need 12. We'll take 16. It's fine. Nope. Let's say you're playing a Star Wars campaign or Star Trek or whatever. Did the tag lock to transport the effect not work? It did not. When you put the tag lock on that ritual, instead it spits all the ingredients back out. So it did not. So now we're faced with a symmetrical immortality effect located only at site of ritual. The question is, how do we make that useful? And that's why this ritual just got a lot more interesting. Because of those restrictions, we now have to get creative. And I think restrictions breed creativity, so this actually excites me more than, like, say, an overpowered ritual would. I don't have to self-enforce rules like, okay, we're only going to use this immortality ritual once because it makes all boss fights. And basically, it would make any gear I make irrelevant because I'm just invincible. So that kind of makes it not fun. So my rule is broken things are fun once. Become invincible, beat the boss, and then put it in the forbidden magic zone. Don't use it anymore, and then instead use progression here so I still have a reason to use this stuff. Instead, the ritual's not broken. It's symmetrical and geographic and domestic. If blood magic were in the... See? Kai's got it. Kai's got it. Yeah. And I didn't think of that. That's brilliant. That is a good idea. That is a good idea. See? Players are creative. Now, isn't that a lot more satisfying? Like, that fun an idea like that? Great idea, Kai. I love that. I want to try that now. Blood magic isn't in the pack. Yet. I don't know if I'll put it in, because I don't want to overpower other mods, but that's very curious. That is very curious. I love that idea. Okay, we need to mana-ize these, and we need to... Okay, so Star Trek or Star Wars. So, you get a flawless cloaking device that you can put on a ship or something. One problem is, so it can't be detected at all, nothing. However, if you put it on a ship and you use cloak, the ship also becomes blind. It's symmetrical. It goes both ways. How would you make use of such a cloaking device? I want you guys to think on that. Could you figure out a way of making that good? Fade, I'm going to say it for the last time. Your original sleeping bag is in the mailbox. Oh, thank you. Sorry, I missed that. Where's the mailbox? What mailbox where? Okay. This. Oh, the mailbox! RA mailbox! I got you. Ah, you're right. There it is. I'll switch him out. RA mail? Yep. You all got there before I did. So, in a space opera setting, how would you make use of a cloaking device that would also make you blind if used? I have a thought. This is actually from a book, so I cheated. But there are clever uses for it. Okay. What am I doing here? I have these... This is here. I need a wand. Fortunately, Sassy has all the utility belt here. And she does have a rod. Thank you. Okay. Of course Sassy has utility belt. I'll let you guys think on it. Apparently, Hype Train can go beyond level 17. Oof. Oof. It's exciting. Okay. So we have this, 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 this. So Blues, we're posing a question to chat. How could you make a cloaking device for a ship, like in, say, Star Wars, Star Trek scenario, space opera, useful, if it also would make you blind if you used it? Because nothing can come in, and that's why nobody can see you, but that also means that you can't see out. Same problem, if you were invisible, like actually could turn invisible, your retina would be invisible, and therefore you'd be blind. So invisibility powers don't really work. But is there a way that could still be made useful? That is my question. Current GM has a magic hat that when you wear it, you can hear pretty much everything, but anyone who sees you wear it laughs uncontrollably. Like a cloaking device for you and your ship. Yes, for example. Oh, you or your ship. This situation, I'm mostly talking about ship, but we can extend the conversation to people as well. This is a thought experiment. You could go shark style or bat style. Okay, rely on a different sense to navigate. Okay. This is true. This works for people. Now, let's say this cloaking device is so complete that it's let's say for the ship example that it's completely silent, which means you'd be deaf. It's also any kind of radiation would just be absorbed like a black hole. Like it bends it all around you. Like it's flawless. Just for, again, thought experiment. We're gonna use up all of our mana. And you got enemies, and you need to defeat them. They have superior firepower, and you got this cloak, so you got to make use of it somehow. What do you do with this thing to get advantage? Fallout 4 stealth boys kind of work like that. If you use a stealth boy, you and your gun only have normal optical sights. You are unable to see your sights. Thus, you can only hip fire the gun, because the sights are also invisible. Uh-oh. Got a snag. Yep. Okay, we'll just have to let that, how much did we get? We got 5. Oh, we need one more piece. Okay, we'll let that slowly generate. Oh, I have an idea. Can... Where's Sassy's stick here? We have a ring of great... That. This. Yeah, that's working. That ring carries up to 2 pools worth, which is another 4 Terra Seal if we need it. Okay. Well, I will tell you one such way you could use this cloaking device. You put it on something that doesn't need to sense anything. You don't put it on a ship. Let's say you can use a tractor beam to move giant rocks, and you can move them into another planet's orbit. So that way they're orbiting around the planet. You do this a whole bunch of times, but you install these cloaking devices on these meteors, these boulders, these asteroids, and now the asteroids are invisible. ships cannot now go to and from this planet because it's got a bunch of orbiting invisible boulders around it. You just formed a blockade, and you don't even have to stay there. That, you know, this was from a book I read. It was a Star Wars book. Let's see, Heir to the Empire. The villain was Grand Admiral Thrawn, which is one of my favorite villains of all time. So that's one way, and there's probably more. But now back to the question of this immortality ritual that gives symmetrical immortality effects. And, you know, ways we can use it. And Kai came up with a great one using blood magic. I can't wait to try that someday. Let's see. Even better if you use that cloak on contact mines. 100% undetectable minefield. Ah, there you go. You're getting it. You're getting it. You see, I love, this is why I kind of love, like, design like that, because it forces you to think, and that's a good idea, too. So, Fade, oh, what have you made Agent Johnson base yet Bewitchment Origins? No, I've been focused completely on my stuff for now. I mean, my base is so big. I kind of think that, like, canon-wise, he's probably out. He may not even be on this planet. He might be on a different one making a base, off-camera. I'm not sure what he's doing right now. Sneaky, that one. And secretive. They'll be revealed at some point, though, I'm sure. Yeah, there you go. Visible contact mines. So, like, if you change your way of looking at it from how can I, like, use it to sneak around, which like you're used to, you're like okay, you know, mines. Sassy, you should physically nail and attach blankets and fabric to the basement ceiling and create your own reading nook with comfortable cushions and a cute table with a nice bookcase. BRB, the pups have informed me it's P. It's P o'clock. Bad time. No. Wait, you have more than one puppy? Did I miss a puppy? Aha! I see you! I see you! Nice try, Chaos. I see you're trying to lure me with puppies and promises of cuteness, and you send your agent at me while I'm distracted. Where's my bow? Trying to blow up the storage system again. Yeah. Blanket fort, but at home. You know what's kind of funny? That wouldn't be bad for the office here either, because it would serve as sound dampening, soundproofing for the walls. Fortunately, I got a carpet, so it's not too echoey in here, but... Okay. So we have 6. We need... more than that. We need, that's only half of what we need. I'm a puppy. I'm cute. I blow things up. I mean, yes, Wolf. I agree with all those statements. Okay. I have thought about it, Batman. I have thought about it. It's just a matter of, I need to, if I'm going to start a series, I don't want to make them... In the past, there have been times during the channel where I've literally had, like, 5 series going at once, and there's only one me. I need to edit all that. I mean, even with Sassy, like, if we're both doing 3 series, that's a lot to handle. Like, if you want to, like, honestly, like, even with Stoneblock, I would love to produce 3 episodes a week. That's really my goal. Or at least for the channel to produce three episodes a week. And obviously I'm nowhere near that. So I'm doing better with Stoneblock. I think I'm doing 1 a week, which I would like to at least do 2. But if I'm going to start a new series, I want to be sure that I can actually release episodes in a timely manner. Because I don't, like with Thaumcraft, it's taking me way too long between episodes. But that's just the way it's kind of got to be, just because the way I've written it, it requires a lot of editing and work, and I'm fine with that because I love it to death. It's my baby. But I want to be sure that whatever I do is sustainable. Sassy, go to Grammarly and use it. We have Grammarly. It's a great program. Now, it's not flawless though. It still doesn't replace like somebody who's a trained editor, which is good because otherwise Sassy wouldn't have people hiring her for her services. Oh, hi Sassy. Yeah, what Grammarly can't do is like pick up on plot inconsistencies, for example, or if you're trying to set up like if you're trying to release information in a timed fashion in a book so that way the story has flow and good tempo, you know, Grammarly doesn't help with that. It's great for granularly looking at is your sentence properly structured, but let's say you have a dwarf and the dwarf has a dwarven brogue or an accent, you know, it's going to confuse the heck out of a program like that. OMG. Uh-oh. Pictures in Discord? Puppy pictures in Discord? Uh-oh. Hold up. This emergency. We have to do this. Are they in general? Sounds bad and tasty. What? Well, that's that's in response to my glazed donut house. Okay. Well, that's out of context. Let's see, where are puppies, 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 puppies? Pets in nature. Oh, the doggies. Yes, stream is going to be paused for just a second while I look at... Oh, Bandit! That was the name of my dog. I had an English setter named Bandit. He got his name because as soon as we went home, he went and broke into everybody's room and started stealing socks. He would, when we were young and we go to church, and he was a puppy, there are two things that he might do. So, there was evolution to this process. So, first, the Sunday newspaper is a much larger newspaper, right? I don't know, do people even still get newspapers? Anyway, it's large, right? That thing's chunky. And so when we get back home, Bandit would find that and turn it into confetti because he'd have a little bit of separation anxiety. He knew well enough not to destroy the furniture, but he would definitely excuse me, did this duplicate? No, it's a mirage. But he would certainly destroy the newspaper. I'm stuck in here now. Okay, let's toss it. So, you know, we kind of he got yelled at for that, you know, like disciplined for it. So he quit doing that. So the adaptation was he started to break into everybody's rooms, finding a piece of clothing from each person and making a little nest on the carpet made out of people's clothing, and he'd he'd make a little nest out of it, and then he'd lay in that until we came back. We'd get home and he'd have Dad's robe and he'd have it in a little coil, and then it'd be stuffed with like socks from everybody else, and he'd have Michael's just my brother. He was just he would have been like really young, so he had a lot of his stuffed animals and stuffed them in there, and then he'd like lay in it. And then when we get home, he was worried he'd be in trouble, so he wouldn't even greet us at the door. He'd just be laying in it, going like this, and then we'd tell him it's okay, and then he'd do his typical jump all over us thing. I mean, we were fine with that. He wasn't breaking anything. He just wanted stuff to smell like the family, and he's a good dog. I posted my dogs. Okay, another emergency. I wish I could share these with... I have to figure out a way of being able to share these with stream better. Oh, they're cute! That's a video! I don't know if you guys can hear this. Maybe this will make it so you can hear it. They're watching the TV! Oh, that's adorable. Duke watches TV. Oh, it's so cute. And his name is Duke. I love that. Okay. So now we have 7. Okay, so that mana pool's full, so we should be able to make 2 more. 8, 9. That'll be just enough to make 1 Terra Steel armor. Okay. We need to find a video of R2 with the zoomies. Hadron. Hadron is one in the chair, and Grayson is the big one. What kind of dogs are those? Mistakes were made. Okay, last one. Thank goodness we made Terra Steel Ring. I don't use a lot of mana, so it's just been accumulating all this time, thanks to my Greater Band of Aura. Actually, we don't need 9, we need 12. We need 3 more. 2 mixed terriers, and the big one is a French shepherd called Burger Picard. Might have 1 more. Oof, we're gonna be shy. So glad Sassy filled this up. What really hurts is we have a Terra Steel ingot down here, but it's named Caesarium. Pretty sure it's named. Yeah, it's just hidden behind the wood. Zoomies are amazing. Yeah, they are. Zoomies means happy animal. Oh, come on, you're so close. Come on, balls of energy, give that stuff a hug. Hug my gems. Come on. You're going farther apart. What's happening? But my brain's empty. Oh dear. Yep. I hope it's not slowly losing progress. I can't tell if those orbs are moving far apart or not. Looks like they are. I think I'm losing progress. Oh, this is terrible. I don't think we have anything else that has mana in it. Let's see if we have any tablets. Or if we have any... Oh, here we go. Black Lotuses. These don't make a lot of mana, but any little bit helps here. Yeah, they're farther apart. That's definitely losing mana. There has to be some mana in here for it to actually... We can catch it while it's blue. Come on. Okay, we did it. I think those orbs kind of do a thing like this, so I'm hoping it's still progressing forward. Don't want to lose all that mana. So we'll just leave that run and we'll hope that this will eventually finish. Okay, meanwhile, we do need other things for... Spark plug for car or cannon. Indeed. These become blue, we know we have a problem. I still think those pulse in and out as it's progressing, so I think it still might be okay. I don't suppose we got lucky and got any mana containing items in our mail service, no. Okay. Well, let's look at Terra Steel. So we're gonna need man helmets, which we already have. We can just convert what we're already wearing. sticks. 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 8 sticks worth. Okay. So 16 if we want 2 sets of armor. So, magic. As we sticks. Don't. Okay. We will make. To our other daisy. We had more than one here, I'm sure of it. Okay. Make another one, I guess. Not wearing my... Oh, we have a whole field of flowers up here. It's both. You could use the ritual as an expensive sunblock when you don't have a skull. Yeah. If I'm near it. I think it's gonna be hard to beat your blood magic idea. That was a really good idea. Rotten flesh in here for some reason. Okay. Seed. Perfect. This is up. So. Okay. Turn these into sticks. Or harvest should give us enough. Yeah, but I have been trying to think of something applicable to the current pack. Hey man, keep grinding at it, man. That's that's kind of where I'm at too. Like now, like before, I kind of found it as almost boring and like I'd use it once and probably call it forbidden because it's too powerful. Now it's actually interesting. Because now I feel like I'm a little bit clever if I use it in a good way. There, Is there ever a situation where you'd want to have a lot of mobs together that would normally attack each other? But you don't want them to do so? If everybody is invulnerable, they would just fight forever. That would be funny to see if nothing else. I don't see how that'd be beneficial. Plus the ritual would eventually stop. Okay, and more sticks. Cool. We have enough sticks now. Has this made any further progression, or has it turned blue? Okay, so today we learned that these items do despawn when they're on the pedestal. That's good to know. Good waste of a diamond. Yike. Okay, we'll make the pieces we can then. So if we look here... Magic. Okay. We need spring, summer, autumn's gonna be all the seasons, and winter. It could be a mini-series for Agent Johnson, and it could be between the time your character in Stone Block 3 world. True. I'm not against making an Agent Johnson series, honestly, at all. I would need time to develop the storyline in my head, figure out the mod pack, and I think having the series have a cap is a good idea. We could Cowboy Bebop it. have a story that will have a natural ending, so that way it wouldn't be like a forever series, wouldn't be like a 50 episode series like Thaumcraft. It'd be like, I don't know, choose a number, 10 episodes or something, where we're like telling a story, and I'll have to figure that out. That's a good idea, though. If you could somehow make it indefinite, you could set up a permanent gladiator fight and you finish. That'd be cool. Okay, I did do some experiments, and this is kind of cool. Create can be used to start rituals. So if we had a steady supply of diamonds... Oh gosh, okay. Diamonds we could possibly automate, because the end goal... Oh, I drank something. The end goal is to have enough mana generated that we have an orchid run at all times. And then we could process that to get diamonds. So technically diamonds could be infinite. So we got that. The cleansing balm, what does that make? Cleansing balm, elder bark, salt, and garlic. Now salt is an ore, so salt could be infinite as well because of orchid. Garlic is a plant, so that can be grown, and elder bark we can make tree farms, and I can make a farm that will harvest bark. So Athanes would be needed for that, and they will have durability. But we can make farms that make flint, and silver is an ore, which again would be part of the orchid. So technically we could also automate this. So it would take some doing. I think the only element that would make it hard, well, I say that, the thing that would be the hardest would be the phantom skin, because that's kind of hard to farm. However, Sassy can purchase that from Elton John at Wolfram and B in mass quantities. So if she just got a ridiculous amount of that, it could be effectively infinite. Just ideas. No, they're good ideas, Batman. I love ideas. I love think tanking. Okay, I can say this. I don't know when, but there will be an Agent Johnson series at some point. For sure. In fact, Sassy will back me up on this. I've actually already talked to her about it. It's just a matter of finding a good time to make the series and release it, and do it in such a way that I don't want to have so many series running at once that I can't keep up on all of them. Speaking of, though, Stone Block has been a lot of fun. I came up with... I ended up making... I don't want to spoil anything if you guys haven't seen it yet, but... Working on some... Hello? Huge builds. And I'm actually able to do them because I made a little bit of a discovery. Food can go in here. It's like the Show season for the dessert. I'm trying to decide if that's a word I don't know, or if you're trying to say derecho. And sometimes you're random blues, so I don't know. I don't know if this is supposed to make sense or not. One is the dry, hot environment. Okay. And derecho? Is that supposed to be derecho? Okay. I was trying to spell, you said what it was. Okay, so derecho is correct. Okay. Okay. First of all, I don't know really how to spell derecho off the top of my head either, so it's Spanish. I don't know it. So it's like monsoon season for the desert. Double S equals huge. That's the other thing. I commonly get dessert and desert confused. I'm trying to spell them, so I don't actually... that's not me judging, that's me asking a question, because I get that wrong all the time. Sassy is good at that. I mean, being the editor and all. But if it weren't for spell check, I'd be pretty helpless. Okay, so we need one for each season. Now these... Okay, we have winter, summer, spring, and autumn. Spring, autumn, summer, winter. Okay. I want to have some left over when we're done. I don't know if we have enough mana to... Oop, we need to sleep in original sleeping bag. Alright, some water. Ah, no problem, DJ. Thanks for the lurk. I gotta say, I 100% want to try that invulnerability ritual with blood magic. That makes me wish that Bewitchment Origins, Bewitchment was inside Stone Block. I'm right now. I'm making a huge city, or attempting to. Okay, let's let that absorb. Well, we can always make extra of these later. Let's start. Okay, I am wearing... Hopefully the enchantments will stay. So, I don't know if it's going to include enchantments or not, so... Go Terra. Boom. Okay, well, it's going to make us put it in, because it doesn't like... Will it let me now? Okay, it's spring. Spring. Stick, stick. Hey, it does keep the enchants. Alright, let's see how this looks. Roar! Okay. Yeah, it took me longer than I'd like to admit to learn to never use the last rune of any type. Yeah. Exactly. I don't have the mana to replace it right now, so I'm just going to bite the bullet on that. I have to say, when I made the first Garden of Glass series, the whole runes as catalyst thing didn't exist. So you literally would use up the previous tiers of runes to make the next higher up tiers. When Vasky made the change to not you to turn the lower runes into catalysts for the bigger ones, that was such a happy day. A good day for botanists everywhere. Okay, chest plate. Chest plate is summer. Okay, so chest plate. Okay, so chest plate is summer. So we'll do that. And that. Okay. Cool. We're unlocking recipes as well. I look like a cactus. Okay. And we're actually going to do the boots next, because there's not really a lot of good pants enchants. And this is going to be winter. And I want my feather falling boots to be gated here. Wow, that's special. Will of the Ancients. 20% less mana cost on tools, rods, and rods regen even if hunger isn't... Oh, wait. 20% less... there's a comma there. 20% less on tools and rods. Regen even if hunger isn't topped off. Passive mana regeneration on mana tablets. Ooh. This armor produces its own power. That's kind of nice. That's pretty good. How are we doing here? We have a full pool amongst all of these. No! Not. Okay. Viewer check. Oh gosh, lots of people here. Okay. So we have, I don't know how, if I don't know how to pronounce your name, I'm just going to make something up, so apologize. Urban Jumanji. Thank you for checking me out. We have Not a Bottle, Def 9. Awesome. Thank you for showing up. We got Lur, double X. We got Kata, Kayla, 18067. Just call me Jury. All right, Jury. Thanks for showing up. We got Isabel and Eldelina, Drapsnat, Cyborg. Wow, there's a lot of names I'm not recognizing. Well, thank you guys. Thank you for checking me out. You guys are a fan of science, I see. Do you still have your early mana gen flowers around to set up a little boost? I don't know. Hey, look. Lumium. Endoflames. Don't make a lot. Let's see, we can... Okay, here's where I'm at. Will that work? Yes. Do I want to make a little device here that automatically feeds the flowers the coal so I don't have to stick around? Not so much. For the amount of mana we get out of it, I don't think it's worth, and besides, I kind of want to keep that coal. So, that's a good idea. I'm just too lazy to implement it. But, your idea has spawned another. Let's look at Sassy's dank. Does she have bottles of experience? No. Let's go over to the enchanting table. Does it have bottles of experience? Ah! No. Let's look up spikes? Oh, wait. Spike trap. Now, I think... Nope. Spike trap. Okay, so let me, let me bring you into my head, because none of that probably seemed related. Okay, you said other flowers that we already have built, which we have Endoflames, which don't make enough to make it worth it, really. Not worth the effort. But that made me think, okay, other regenerating flowers. Not a bad idea. That made me think Rosa Arcana. Rosa Arcana lets you use your XP as a mana source. Sassy can get those XP bottles, so I was hoping she had a stockpile. She doesn't. So I'm like, what other sources of XP can we use? Well, if we can kill mobs, like passively, Spike Trap, we can put a Rosa Arcana nearby to absorb all that XP, and then that can be turned into mana. Where do we get mobs? Well, we do have a spawner right over here. But then that reminded me that in Create you can actually make infested blocks. And then we can break the infested blocks, let all the silverfish come out, and maybe they can land on spikes. We can have a Rosa Arcana nearby, and there we go, we have another mana farm. All that because you mentioned Endoflames. No. Well, what we might do, we have all the armor we can make at present. We have to let this recharge. Dehydrate. And it can be animated with Create and Dank. Bingo. So, one other thing I need to do. Wait, maybe we'll do that instead. While give this time to regenerate. Is I need to find out where spawn chunks are. You know what? Let's goof around a bit. We can make stone. So let's grab some redstone. I'm trying to think what we'll need for this test. Okay, we'll grab a stack. We'll need bearings. Mechanical bearing. Easy. Now, does this thing actually do what I think it does? Let's ponder. Okay. We can put it on a thing. We'll move it. Okay. So okay. I'm designing a thing in my head. Lava. Sure. Lots of fluid pumps. Okay, so what? That was weird. Okay. Water flowing. How does one make stone? Like just smooth stone in Minecraft? Can we? Is there such a thing as infested cobble? Infest. Yeah, yeah. You can infested cobble. It doesn't matter. How does one make this? Can it be made? Thought you could. Okay, it's got to be stone. It'd also be bricks. Cobble's not. That'd be too easy, I guess, huh? Okay, so we need to have actual stone. Okay. Alright. Let's go back to base. Put these things back in here for the moment. See how well the food is holding up in here. It is doing just fine. I think I'm going to take these eggs out. I want it to use the pumpkins. Oh yeah, we got the pumpkins. We're going to put pumpkins in there. Pumpkins are a much better food source. Therefore, will get us more mana. Okay. Hey Fade, what mod is the witchcraft stuff you got? That would be a Bewitchment. Bewitchment is the one. The Bewitchment is this one right here. I gotta say, I kind of find this funny. Right now, the Empire's people are doing something called Witchcraft, where they combine Bewitchment and a lot of magic mods together with Origins on their SMP. Sound familiar to anybody? I'm watching it. It's amazing. You should see it too. They don't know I exist. We just both happen to come up with the same idea. They just happen to have the resources and viewership. I don't have 1 million viewers. Oh. Yeah, so we've been seeing a surge in popularity in Bewitchment, which is good. Maybe they'll update it more often. Some people maybe will be looking and maybe find Sassy's videos. That'd be cool. I'm running in circles. What am I doing? Okay, we're gonna put these poisonous potatoes back. So they've done their purpose, and I thought Sassy had a reason for needing them. We need to refill derp. Thanks, no problem. They also got like hex magic in there. That reminds me a lot of Psi, because it's like math, but used to make spells. Oh, does it have my teleportation cheese? It does. Okay. Okay, let's head back. Got some more experiments to do. I do like the idea of making an XP farm, though. Be nice. Sassy wouldn't have to be mining for bottles all the time, or purchasing bottles all the time, and I wouldn't have to be begging her for them. I could have my own. Let's see, Gemini. Why a miniseries for Agent Johnson? Because I thought a miniseries would be easy for Agent Johnson. You didn't have to make a long series about the lore of Agent Johnson. Yeah. Well, I mean, any series. It's like a 20-minute episode that you see will have 3 hours of footage probably. So that means I have to play for 3 hours. Then I have to edit it, which means I have to watch 3 hours of content, which means at minimum that's going to take 3 hours. But I have to actually make decisions and decide what goes in it. So that takes time. So every so that means maybe every episode might take, between content and editing, might take 10 hours. Plus I have to storyboard what I'm going to do, because you can't just jump in a world and just be like, hope for the best. You got to make a plan. That takes time. So I don't know, we'll say 10 hours. I mean, I already have a 40-hour day, a work day. I'm already making other series, which also takes about that time. So, and plus I want to live in the meantime. So I mean, you can see, you know that it's not just a simple of matter of just do it. You know, when you watch other YouTubers out there that are producing content all the time, well, they're YouTube full time. You know, I'm not. I don't have that kind of time, unfortunately. Now, do I want to? Yeah. I am trying to make decisions that make things more sustainable, so that way I can. I mean, I think it's important. I'm also a perfectionist, so I do kind of want to do things in such a way that allow me to put episodes out there faster, like maybe be less of a perfectionist and just get something out there. You know, it would also be a fairly compact thing you could set up at your own home base to have some mana available there. Yeah, yeah, I like this. Okay, so I am here to do. Is it raining? Yep. Let's see. This should protect me. Yeah. And also regen happens even if I'm not hungry. Even if I'm not hungry. Oh wait, no, I don't have the full set bonus yet. Okay, we will feed you a flower. No. We gotta do this near. We're gonna need lava for this because we need to make stone, just actual stone. I could just process it separately, maybe. I need a bucket. I need a bucket. A bucket. Bucket. But there is Botania stuff in here. Yeah. triplets. Okay. Metal. 2, 3. Bucket. And lava. And do an experiment. I don't remember how this goes. 1, 2. Lava. Flows down. Falls down. Smooth stone. Okay, got it. Okay, so lava. Okay. So lava falling, flowing lava falling on top of water produces smooth stone. Okay. So we could... Okay, where should this go? Why do I see that Agent Johnson have a dummy of fate and he uses a bow? He's got like my face like in a frame. He's just throwing darts at it. It's funny. What was I doing? Okay, we need a place. There's a creeper dying somewhere. Did you hear that? That's creepy. Check some here. Etching. Okay, let's go dank. And we will turn this dank. That shouldn't be like that. That should be yellow. Okay. And we'll go to 10. Now we do have lots of smooth stone in here. But I don't want this to... Okay. So we'll do is we'll mark out an area here after we sleep. You do wake him up in the middle of the night. Yeah, I suppose I'd be grumpy if someone kept on waking me up too. We have a climbing potion in here because that would really make things a lot easier. Slow falling focus. Speed, weakness. Well, we'll do without. Oh, we do have scaffolding though. Okay, so... should be able to do that. We'll draw out maybe it will go to right here. Up. It's kind of narrow. Maybe we'll have it do this. Okay. Trying to dodge the lichens. Okay. So this is the space I want to be able to make this machine in. Okay. We're going to start with just a simple idea. Proof of concept. needs at least one pump. I have one just chilling. Pumpy chilling. A chilling pump. Pump for fade. I think we can make a pump. Do I have my... All my toolboxes are back at Wolfram and B. Oh. Might have to visit Wolfram and B. Get our toolboxes back. We're going to need those for what we're making here. XP would be very helpful. Not only for mana, for enchants. Okay. M and B, H. Okay. Let's see, how long have I been streaming for here? Yeah, we're about an hour and a half. Okay. I'm going to go on a quick break. I'll let you look at Sassy's ooh. You can look at this terrifying thing while we're gone. Here we go. I'll be back. Hello, I'm back. Okay. I have also returned. Agent Dimitri has to deal with grumpy Agent Johnson during the work hours. Yes. Okay. Why was I here? I came here for a reason. I needed my stuff. I needed my suitcases, my things. Oh no, Grandpa's back, run! I'm not your grandpa! That's Sassy. Get off the lawn! Okay. We need to go over here towards the donut. Ow. That was the wrong button. Oh, hello, guys. No, 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 I can't hit the thing. Wow, I knocked his face off with an arrow. Okay, let's switch this dank out for something that will take care of mob drops. Okay, this and this. Can't put the head in there. Well, maybe we can just use the skull for decoration over here. Okay. Oh, hello, it's a little... Hey, you're cute. No. Ow! Oh, ow! I'm wearing full Terra Steel. That was actually quite a hit for, I guess that spider's not hurting anybody. Okay, so those ogres slap a little bit. Over here at the construction site. I'm very proud of this construction site. Side this wall. Goodness. Okay. There's one thing we can do. We've got this bucket of lava here. This skull we can... Let's put that here. It's like, it's so desolate that someone actually died in there. Okay. Okay. So we're now trying to make an XP machine by haunting stuff. And I need my boxes, which are over here, because we're going to be making a thing. Okay. Queue up. Queue up. Those in here, which we can't do that way, so that's why this is here. Cool. This can stay. Okay, we'll take this. Okay, all my toolboxes. Neat. Alright. I'm excited for finishing this up. One of those builds I can just kind of stare at. Okay. We'll use the Wolfram and Bee Aldrin to get home. Brilliant, first try. Now I want to see Fade and Agent Johnson do MHC together. The reason why Fade and Agent Johnson's partner has disappeared and they have to find them, but meanwhile Sassy and Agent Dimitri are setting up a birthday party for Agent Johnson. I don't think I mean, that's funny. I'm just thinking how Agent Johnson would react to a surprise party. I don't think it'd be good. Like, pull out a Glock or something. Okay, so we're going to go back to Gemini. Glad that her cauldron's powerful enough that I can get here. Okay. Oh, now we have a cow up here forever because we're testing our... Wait. Are you running again? Why is this thing running again? Oh, hold up. Am I also invincible again? No. Why did that just start spontaneously ritualing again? That's very weird. And I hit this guy with the arrow and he didn't get hurt, so it was legitimately doing something. Some residue magic, I don't know. Okay, we're gonna back away slowly from that. Back downstairs, we'll worry about that mystery later. That is weird. Yeah, it is. I don't know. Okay. Maybe because I used the cauldron so close to it, it picked up some residue energy? I don't know. Okay, so now we got this. Okay, let's get our toolbox out. We'll just plop you right here. Okay. So this has cogwheels in it. This has stuff in it. This doesn't. This doesn't. Also doesn't. That does. This does. Okay, I think that's everything that has something in it. So we'll use these. Okay. Okay, this is actually stuff for the wall, so that's good, that's good. That's not. It's not. Okay, so we'll put both of these back. Okay, and you go back side there. Okay. Copper. Any copper in here? No. I'll go back home again. Okay, we have copper. Good. Whew, scary. Okay. So, Agent Johnson thinks Fade kidnapped Agent Amici for information about Unity Foundation. Maybe? That's possible. Actually, I could I kind of can see like Sassy doing that, except Agent Dimitri wouldn't know he was captured. It'd be more like, hey, let's go on vacation together, and then like while they're out at a mixer, she like just gets him to talk. You know? Okay, we need pumps, fluid pumps, fluid. Maybe it's just called a pump. It's a pumpkins. There it is. It's just a gear and a thing, right? Yeah. Okay. So. If we... Serious? Okay, so we have this. Okay, fine. We can easily... Let's see, where's it hiding? Is it this barrel? Let's take half a stack here. Now this will turn on, and it'll fill that back up. We'll just make a lot of shafts. Boom. Now we're fine. We can do this. And be disappointed, because that's not working. Okay. Is it just a normal piece of wood? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so now we got 4 of those. And now we do this. Okay, good. Okay. So need to change this into dank 5. We're going to take advantage of the fact that Sassy made all these scaffoldings for us. Or at very least she's storing them. Okay. Okay. Just put it up there. Okay. I want this near this thing. Does Agent Johnson hate his birthday and holidays? He's a workaholic. And he's not like a people person. I don't necessarily think he hates holidays per se. But I don't think he's one for social gatherings. Okay. So if lava needs to go on top, make a very small one first. We'll proof of concept. This. Need a wrench. Uh-oh. Just tell me my wrench. Can I use this as a wrench? Can I use my stick? I can. Yes, deal with Agent. Yeah, Agent Dimitri, however, I do see as kind of a party guy. Hey! Stick works. Awesome. Okay. We have that. And if these... Let's turn those into stairs. I want some stairs. 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 Okay. So if we kind of go... I don't want upside down stairs though. But wand? Stick will save us? Not spinning it the way I want you to spin. Okay, can I... that out. Go up here. Spin. Spin. Okay, fine. Back. Question, when did Agent Dimitri become Agent Johnson's partner? He's not really his partner, he's an intern. Happened around, well, I'd say like his first appearance was in an MHC. I have to think about that. Stair. There we go. That. That. This. Then we can get some water. Still may have another bucket. Oh, yay! Alright. quartz, some water. I should really make an infinite water source here somewhere, so I don't have to keep on doing this. The breath must be horrible, I'm eating nothing but cheese. There. There. Now, why you no make infinite? No! Oh, it didn't. Thank goodness. It doesn't wash away lichen? That's lucky. Okay. Fine, then we will... I hope it doesn't wash away, Okay, so now we have... Okay. Perfect. Now... trying to think here. We'll just have to connect this and see what it does. Okay. So I need some pipes, and I know we had some spare pipes over here. And I think you make pipes by making copper sandwiches. Pretty sure. That. Pipes. Cool. A couple copper sandwiches. Okay. Fail. Doink. Doink. Okay. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. I think they can go like 16 without needing another one, so... that should be enough. Oh wait, we can make this so much smarter, right? Nope, we have to do it this way. Okay. Now... I need to find a fast... Is there anything here going super fast? Oh, here's one. This isn't super fast. That's just normal speed. Actually, it is super fast. That's not accessible. Nope. We'll just make a new... Get me out of here! Ah. Okay. We should have speed controllers already created. Yes. And if we have brass, which we should have made over here in bulk. Did. Come on, brass. There's brass. How would we make a brass case? Brass casing. Made by thunking. Okay. It's gotta be a finger. You can shave that. Give it to me. Got it. Okay. Okay, and we'll do that. Cool. Alright, so now this and this and this and this and this. There we go. Alright. And big cogwheel. Boom. Set this out here because we know we're going to use it eventually. And then we'll put everything away. Awesome. Okay. So maybe that can go right here. Okay. This can go right there. Perfect. Break this pipe until I see which direction it's going in. And now this is spinning the wrong direction. We need it to, this is not going to be a pretty device that will work. Any more? It's fine. We can make it the hard way. Boom. Have lots of those gears now. Gear. Gear, 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 gear. And a gearbox. Okay. Gearbox will need to be shifted to go upwards. I think my favorite quote from Agent Johnson was, "Did you kill him when... Oh, did you kill him when Agent Dimitri..." Yeah. He's dead, isn't he? I was like, no, he's just on vacation. It's funny. Okay. So we'll spool that on upwards. And let's see, this is not in line. It needs to be right here. Do you know what? I'm just going to move this over one because that will be a lot easier. Here. Here. Just... Okay. Now it's in line. My favorite part about that was that he was actually on vacation the whole time. she wasn't even lying about it. Okay. We need tiny gear. Goes here. That looks silly by itself, so we cover it up. And then give this thing a little handle. And break those. Goes up one. And we can put all the junk back away. And we need... not you. Do we not have any belts? Are we seriously beltless? Yo, 2 kelp? Ah, time to make some kelp. And like the end of it, Agent doing some vacation. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. I had fun with that. We asked Caesar to put Dimitri on the card with a lollipop, and he was like, why? Because he didn't know at the time. Done some good science today. We figured out how our ritual actually works. We got some Terra Steel armor. Yeah, this should work. Yeah, that 1 pixel is enough to keep it from moving. I love that. Perfect. Now, make me a conveyor belt, please. Okay. This is not gorgeous. Boom. Apparently when it's inside the block, it doesn't want to... Okay. So now we'll replace... There. Now it very slowly spins. Of course, it's the wrong direction. I love speed controllers for this reason. So we can reverse it easily. Okay, now I wish... Okay, we're just going to do it full speed. I need to see this thing work. Lava's coming. Oh. Stop, 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 stop. Okay. And today we learned that waterlogged blocks do not in fact... Okay. 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 Release the water. Release the water. There we go. We're just going to let that happen. Oh gosh! No, we're not! We're not letting this happen! Oh. Okay. So, apparently when water flows on top of a waterlogged block, it does not make stone, even though over here, we're using the same technology. A waterlogged block with lava running to the side of it certainly makes cobble. But apparently the same does not happen when falling on top. Instead, yeah. I can't wait to find out how much redstone I just destroyed. I am so excited. How about using 2 encased fans, 1 smelt cobble from the dank, and 1 to infest? Yeah. What I was trying to do... Okay, here's what I was hoping would happen. I was hoping that we could... One flaw that this thing has is that we are waiting for lava to update and flow and touch this, and then it becomes cobble. So that caps how fast this can go. So I was thinking that if we instead were forcing lava out, we wouldn't have to wait for updates, it would just happen. And anyway, I was hoping it would form a layer of stone on top. It could get infested, and then I was going to make a bearing flip it upside down, and that would make more stone in the meantime. And then when when it quit flipping, it would reform within the block that just formed, and therefore would break. And by flipping like that, it would continually make stuff, and it would just rain. Basically, make a rain of silverfish. And then I was going to have them land on the spikes, and there it was going to be our XP farm. Instead, I got this. So, yep, we learned. Okay, so let's turn this into... No, we need dank 10. We need dank 10 for this. Dank 10, and we'll do that. And now we need to... Ow! Okay. We need to cover all this stuff up. You get these source blocks. Okay. Okay, hopefully that should decay now. Oh no! What happened? Hey, Sleepy! Not my proudest moment. So, I was doing an well, so far today, we, I'll take it. I needed a sub after that. Thank you, Sleepy.
Happy 1 year. Fadil 1 alchemical heart.
Yes! Full year. Thank you. And here is our machine as intended. This is exactly what I wanted to build. Perfect. Okay, so here was the theory. I was trying to make a smooth stone farm by dropping lava on top of waterlogged stairs, because water on top, falling on top of lava makes smooth stone. But apparently, even though you can run lava into the side of a waterlogged stair to make cobble, it does not also work coming from on top. It just flows over. So, I feel betrayed. By physics, as I know them. Oh good, I'm so glad that happened. I cannot wait to find out. Okay, I destroyed so much redstone right there. Yep. So how are you? I always love getting always love getting it. Wait. Okay, let me go right now. Okay, so first, Fate Alchemist. I am not saying anything, but there are 2 parcels on its way to you and Sassy. Aww. Thank you, Matt. And then we got Sleepy. Always love getting it. See this build. It's so cool, and the crate mod is super awesome addition. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, the crate mod is so good. Where's my rate of magnetization's not working because I'm near my machines. Okay, so if I could figure out what I broke, clean up all this magma got left over here, and today we learned So I was getting lazy. I didn't want to use our cobble gen for the source of the stone. But maybe I do that. But now we have to see what I broke. Okay. So, dear. Internet burped as much as lava that was loosed. Hope you didn't lose too much. And not in quantity. I just have to figure out... Like, this machine made sense to me at one time, but once I built it and it was running, I kind of didn't give it a second thought, and now I have to remember how it works so I can fix it. Okay. So this reads... It's on? That's off. Is this full? It's not full. It does have stuff in it, though. Let's get the wand out. So what we probably had was another one of these, which got destroyed, and was probably looking at this. And we probably did something similar here. We probably had... This is full, and it was probably looking at this, and this sends information out, so this and this go to the same place. Those are blank signals. So I'm looking for a blank signal. This is a blank signal. And when this is getting a blank signal, it turns them... Okay, so this is the feedback thing that turns the machine off when it's full. And I think the only reason why this is lit... there was probably a thing here. I might just have to look at an old... Okay, I need comparators, I know that for sure. Looks like part of the barrel... Okay. I like to see Fade when he breaks stuff. Well, there you go! I went to build a machine and I broke 2 of them. So... Looks like the part by the barrel is the part that told to stop when full. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so... Comparators. 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 Maybe Sassy's Dank has some. Comparators. Okay. Reabsorbed into Dank. It won't. Okay, take it off construction mode. Now we'll try to reabsorb it. Probably you're full. You are. Okay, red mode. So we'll just void these. Good. Okay. Stairs betrayed me, so they get put away. I'm gonna use these toolboxes to put a lot of the other junk away. Good. Now have a space for single cogs. Interesting. Okay, we'll put those in here, I guess, for now. These cogs. Get out over this mess. Barrels anymore. Buckets. They're just... Buckets are just metal barrels, it's fine. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay, quartz and smooth. It's gotta be stone. Okay. So, Sassy does have quartz. Sassy does not have quartz. Why is there no quartz in here, Sassy? Quartz is like your thing. We need a supercut of Fade Deaths and another one for Machines failing epically. Those would take so long to make. Have you guys seen... I think my most epic one was when my Super Spawner and Thaumcraft blood exploded. I think that was my most epic failure. Oh, wait. That thing blew up twice. I was experimenting with antimatter, which probably already kind of foreshadows how this probably went. And I was using soul shards, and I made a super spawner. And this thing produces mobs like at a ridiculously high rate. And I had them falling through a chute that was filled with Libra Mortis, which was going to kill them. But I also thought, hey, I can double this up. I can get other drops too. So I had a layer of Libra Mortis and a layer of antimatter that would convert the mobs into their antimatter versions. And then I had a harvest mechanism down here that would kill them all. Unfortunately, antimatter plus matter equals bad idea. Yes, and scientifically proved that theory to be true. What ended up happening was some of the mobs that fell down took time to convert. So some would convert, and then some wouldn't. And when you get a mob that is a vanilla or normal matter version next to an antimatter one, it explodes. So that means that we had an explosion that spewed antimatter and liquid death everywhere. Plus, the mob farm was still on, which would meant there was even more explosions. That was nearly a server crashing event. Fortunately, I was fast enough and I was able to set up a quick redstone lever to turn the whole thing off. And I was able to get where I needed to be because I had this thing. It could have been even worse. If I was storing my Essentia nearby, all that could have exploded as well, which would have released tons of flux into the atmosphere right at my base. And then that would have caused rifts to open up everywhere. I mean, that could have been this like a Black Mesa event. Yeah, what I really made was a drill. that thing could have just explode. Actually, if properly harnessed, that could be used. I'm getting ideas now. Yeah. That could work though. Intentionally make a farm that drops normal mobs and antimatter mobs into a hole and they collide, causing explosions, and use it as a drill. That's kind of cool. And then the second time it exploded, the whole thing is made out of ice. Because things slide around in it. And for a long time, if you use chisel to make chiseled variants of ice, that ice would not melt. And then one day I updated the pack, and one of the updates was chisel, and they updated it so chiseled variants did melt, which meant my entire mob farm melted. And it was running at the time. So, also bad. So, yeah, that so there's some catastrophes. Oh yeah, I have a great history of mob farms. There was one time in Botania Garden of Glass, season 1. This actually did end the series eventually. We upgraded to, I think it was like 1.18, 1.8 to 1.9 or something, or 1.9 to 1.10 to 1.11. Anyway, we had made this awesome looking tree. It was a tree made with redstone and living wood, and it made it look like there was like a vein of power running up the tree. Yeah, some of you guys have seen this. You know what I'm about to say. And we had put in all these cool colored leaves and things because we were using Natural Pledge and all that. And we updated, and some of the leaves had changed IDs. and so they had disintegrated. Unfortunately, that was also providing the barrier for the inside of the mob farm. So all of a sudden, mobs are leaking out of that thing. We actually changed that. We actually lowered that. We turned it into a time travel episode. What we ended up doing was we had a backup of the world, so we loaded that up, and while in that backup world, we used the swapping wand to swap it out with the block that would not change IDs during the update, and then we did the update, and the blocks that would disintegrate were no longer there, so that worked, and then we could use the swapping wand to swap them back in. Once we remade them with the correct IDs. But that actually left corruption in the world, because eventually, one day we loaded the world and all the block types were swapped with random blocks. Like we had an arena, like we did with Rem and B, and the whole thing was made out of shulker boxes for some reason. Upside down shulker boxes. It got bad. It got bad. That was the most destroyed I think I've ever messed up a world. Bad things happen when you try to update between editions, particularly in modded. What time are we? 2:30. Okay. Anyway, let's sleep. Let's sleep. Thank you. Where is Where is Agent Johnson? Because the Fate has a bad idea now. hey, it's just living in my brain at the moment. Come on, you can't tell me that like a machine that shoots out like it's like epoxy, right? You keep the antimatter zombies and the normal zombies on separate chambers, and then you have them meet in a controlled place, so that way you can have an explosion when you want it. And since they both spawn, naturally, you can make spawners for both. You would have infinite ammo for this thing. No Fate. Hey, it's a good idea. Oh gosh, exploding zombie cannon. That sounds so awesome. I don't. You brought this on yourselves. You made me think about it. You know what happens when I think? I get ideas. Very cool, yes, but do you really need an antimatter cannon? Yes! Yes, I do need an antimatter cannon. But right now I just need a comparator. Which means I need to go home. That's a... A zombie TNT duper will actually reach bedrock. That will actually reach bedrock. Yeah, I know, right? That sounds so cool. Yeah, you just get your normal spawner. I just need 2 zombie spawners. One will have a layer of antimatter to convert the. Wait. No, we made that mistake the first time. It doesn't convert them all at the same time. We'd fill that thing with zombies. One would convert first before another, and boom, explosion, and then we have the same problem. But how would I design that? You see, now I can't stop thinking about it. This isn't going to leave my head till the idea is fully formed. Okay. Span. I think we have some either straight up comparators here, or we have redstone. Okay, comparators. Open. Boots of sweetness. Okay, well, we have quartz in the valuables. We don't have quartz in the valuables. I need Sassy. Sassy Rogue, how do we not have quartz? Like your whole building is made out of quartz. Up here, maybe? I just need a single shard of it. There we go. We're good now. Because I can duplicate this. I can even reshard this. Yep, we can reshard it. And now we can duplicate. Okay, we're good. So you'd have an antimatter revolver instead of a cannon. True. I would have to make one zombie at a time be antimatter. Okay. We could always just start that process and stockpile them. Have them on tap. Really funny. Make an entropinium flower and use that to make mana. There you go. Oh, that sounds awesome, though. But yeah, an explosion that spewed liquid death and antimatter everywhere. I am having a hard time thinking of a worse outcome, because like both those things, like, I mean, liquid death turns you into Thaumcraft crystals, and the antimatter just disintegrates you like that. Okay. Bag. Give me this. 1, 2, 3. Stone. 1, 2, 3. Some sticks. See, Sassy can just buy this stuff. I have to make it. Okay. Wow. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay. Let's all the redstone. Duplicate it. World corruption. Well, sometimes to make an omelet, you have to break a few worlds, you know? To crack a few planets. Small price to pay for progress. No, I'm not a villain. Okay, we need... Okay. I do love messing with stuff that's got splashy effects, though, because it's fun to make machines out of them. Okay, that's where the Battanian orbital laser design came from. Okay, redstone comparator. Here's an experiment. Set up an explosion-proof room. Ah! Ow! What the heck? This is hard! This is like Frozen, man!
It's not, see?
I can't wait to see the clip on that, because it hit me in the jaw, I'm like...
Guys! Help you!
Hi. So, they just gave me an idea
Okay.
of making a zombie antimatter cannon.
That's fun.
Remember in Thaumcraft when... I don't know if I can see you from there. In Thaumcraft, when
Hi, Chaos.
my farm exploded
Yeah?
the first time?
Yeah.
Okay, so we had an antimatter layer, and then we had a Libra Mortis liquid death layer. And whenever a zombie that's not antimatter and the normal one are together in the same area, you get a huge explosion. So I was having zombies fall into that, thinking that they would just insta die and hit not liquid. Well, the liquid death will take a minute, but the antimatter I thought would convert them immediately.
Oh.
It doesn't. So what ended up happening is one would transform while there was still a normal one present. So it exploded, which meant that antimatter and liquid death spread everywhere. The farm was still on, making even more of them, so it was causing even more cascading explosions.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was thinking, if one were to do that intentionally, you could have an infinite supply of explosions. Yes, it's not insane. Okay. Also, I may have had a catastrophic accident at my base. Maybe. Perhaps. Yeah, there's a possibility of I might have broke multiple machines at my base. Trying to infest stone with haunted flames from soul sand. You know, when you say this out loud, it does kind of sound like maybe something that you... When you say it out loud,
okay.
it doesn't sound as good.
Do you
It
have
sounded
plans?
better in my head.
Do you have plans?
Do I have plans tomorrow?
Yes.
Depends. Why are you asking?
Because
Does he want to magic?
yes.
Where would we play? Yeah, get the details from him. I'm probably available. Brain. Gosh, I don't know how. Oh, I'm more thinking like, do I want to travel that far on Sunday? That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Because there are things I want to do, so that's when I say I might be available. I'm thinking like, how much time do I got? Gemini. Brain is dying.
What did you break?
I'll show you here in a minute. So I wanted to infest stone with these trapped souls that's in soul sand
Oh.
to reconstitute their souls as little bugs.
Okay.
And then I was going to kill the bugs I just created with these trapped souls that had been in there for who knows how long to get XP to make power my magical devices. It's not evil, it just sounds that way.
Sounds pretty evil.
Okay. Well, anyway, I discovered that when you take flowing lava and it hits water, you get smooth stone. When you take flowing lava and it flows on top of waterlogged blocks, it does not. It just flows over the edge and destroys your machines. Even though you can take flowing lava and run it into the side of a waterlogged block to get cobble, which is what I'm using here, even though you can do that, coming from the top doesn't follow the same rules because logic. I don't know. Oh, and Chaos says hi. Yeah. See, set up an invisibility ritual and put up zombie bomb together and see what happens. Yeah. Okay, so somehow I think I had it's pointing like that. Okay. And I think I had one pointing like this. But then we also, let's see, I probably have a similar mechanism over here for the stone device. Let's see how I had this set up. Oh, I had these. I was using those.
I think you'll have fun.
Get the details for me.
I did.
Oh, is it?
It's MTG Commander. Is
Okay, it's Magic Gatherings, Commander. Well, I only have the 2 decks, yours and mine. I hope they're not too tired of my deck. That one guy I kept on destroying with an army of robots.
Yep.
That's okay. I'll use your deck instead and destroy him with his own stuff. I'm sure that will be more palatable.
Oh, he'd love that.
I'm sure he would. That's actually a great strategy when like you're playing with people who use like cards that are like way out of my budget, because I only played with cards that were gifted to me basically, or cards that were left over from my collection I was actually able to find in storage out there. There's a lot of the stuff that wasn't good is like really good in Commander. Let's see, what time is it?
Baby shark time. What?
Okay.
Alan has a friend.
Anna,
missing it too.
log.
Make me some.
I didn't have enough mana for it. Stick.
So you're waiting for it.
Yeah, that's where I'm doing other things.
That's fair.
Thank you, Batman. I need andesite blocks. These. Okay. Two.
Been editing for.
Okay. So I think. Let's see, how did I have this set up? I had this set up so that probably here, probably here, and we'll have this set 14 out of 15. Have this set to be 14 out of 15. Sassy, why? Why do you do these things to me?
Because I love you.
Too. Yeah. Thank you. You're just revealing the flat spot in my head that you can just set stuff in.
It's very entertaining.
Okay. And that. Oh, wait. Oh, Fade, have you destroyed a world before? But I don't remember how many worlds that... Oh gosh, you stopped keeping track after a while, I mean... A little depressing to keep count, you know.
Yeah, you know.
Let's see. Does this actually work when it's this close to each other? Nope, I have to produce a line. Okay. Shouldn't you be working the sassy rogue? Okay. Comparing. I think we want this in subtraction mode. And if we take stuff out, it's not turn on. Oh wait, what did I do wrong? This should be... When this is stronger than... Okay, we don't want it to be in subtraction mode. Okay, yeah, that's right. We want this to be 15. We want this to also be 15. 15. 15. Now... This is silly. This is not correct. This is wrong. It should be here. And you should be 15. Okay. Now that's off. Okay, good. Whew. So now the only thing making this on is this. Now, what was I using to keep this okay? I guess we never thought that would get full. That's why it's not being checked. I don't know. Okay. I think it's like 100 now. Man, I've destroyed more planets than Vegeta. Okay. So when I take stuff out here, it should turn back on. It does. Cool. And now it's off. Okay, cool. Fixed it. Alright, fantastic. Okay, so we've had a productive day today. We've tested... Oh, you should listen to this.
Okay.
So, we have tested the machine. Let's go back up there. Let's end up there. So today we tested the Immortality ritual with poisonous potatoes. Found out this does work for cows. We have test cow here. Okay. We found out this has a radius of 16 all around this block.
Okay.
And we also found out it also makes everything else in that radius invulnerable, even if you weren't in the original circle. So this cow has been hit by multiple arrows and axes and still survives because during this post ritual. So, okay. 16 on all sides. We discovered that this would be a great thing for blood magic because you could just stab yourself all day and fill up cauldrons without ever taking damage. That was Kai's idea.
That's a great idea.
That's a brilliant idea.
That is brilliant. You should do that.
What's great, we don't have blood magic in this,
Oh,
but blood magic does actually stop regeneration effects from happening, but they don't stop straight up prevention. And then we were able to make this armor, so most of it. And then we also came up with a great idea for making XP and broke both my machines and then fixed both my machines.
Good job.
So, good day. Alright, so I think I'm going to call that for today because my stomach is rumbling. So let's see who's out there. We can raid. Totally could. Ooh, Rendog is streaming. We could definitely raid him. Okay, cool. So let's raid the raid. Let's raid the Rendog. Raid dog? Raid dog. See what happens when you make me do this by myself. I never do it.
Later, DJ.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Go to your
Okay.
creator dash.
I'm there.
Lower
Okay.
left.
Here. Go here. Go to Rendog. Start raid. Okay, guys. Let's spam chat. Where'd my chat be? Ah! There we go. So, hashtag fade raid. Copy that. And blah 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 blah. Okay. And lots of emojis. We need the emojis. There. I don't know what those are, but we have them now. Okay. And now we're gonna raid. Alright. Don't forget to hit his face, refresh the page to become real. And I'll see you next weekend. Sassy, we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow! Come back, everybody, tomorrow. Thank you.